Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there. So yes, I am still slightly out of action with my back. It is getting better thankfully, but it is taking a bit more time than I thought. But I thought, hey, why don't we do one of the old bike trade videos like I used to do in the past and see what's around. I'm going to do 3 videos I think. Cheapest bikes on Bike Trader, most expensive bikes on Bike Trader, and a generalised one which I'll look at probably DLZs and stuff like that to see where the prices have moved compared to before. First thing to point out, because lots of people get concerned by this is not my postcode, this is actually one that my PO box was, and I just use it as a generalised code. Right, so let's go by lowest price first. We also need to point out that Bike Trader loves to put ads in between stuff, so we'll have to sort through that, but let's just get scrolling until we get some genuine things. £275 Triumph Trophy. Why is it £275? Before we read, let's see if we can see anything. Oh, it's a bit rough, but I mean, a functioning bike if it's rideable. I mean, it looks like someone's been riding it. Although those are relatively new tyres, for the looks of it. But everything else is filthy, so maybe it's not been used. Yeah, close up it's pretty bad. It's very bad, but still I'm surprised by the price. Let's see, why? Why is it so cheap? No MOT, starts and runs. But when you stop the bike, fuel leaks from the carb. just needs cleaning. I love it when anyone sells something an absolute, like, oh, for Christ's sake, just take it off my hands price and says that anything on it is an easy fix. If it's an easy fix, you would do it to add that onto the price. No, it never is. Why does the read more pop out of there sideways rather than just drop down like any other website? What is wrong with you? Seriously, Bike Trader, sort that out. That's stupid. Sorry, it's off the screen slightly. Had the bike 5 years, been a great commuter, still has loads of life left in it. Can chop it down to a CAF racer. No. Interestingly cheap for a bike that runs. I mean, if you need a new engine, although when they say something starts and runs, that's different to running well. £300 scooter, £300 scooter. A GS500 £420. I'm just interested by these larger CC bikes which are going really cheap. This looks in better nick than the other one. I've seen worse. I mean, it is just a GS500. There is some nasty rust. Frame rust at that. Is that frame? Yeah, that is frame. Oh, that's not. Non-runner to be repaired or for parts. Selling because it stopped running. Has been sitting for a while. Engine is healthy and runs great once fuel circulation again. Once new fuel circulates again. I've kept a history of... Wait, it's a non-runner but it runs healthy. Which is it? I'm really confused. Bike comes with aftermarket exhaust, which is rusty. Crash bars, which are rusty. Gel battery, which is probably old, and I love the fact you're listing a gel battery as being a selling item. 2 Xena... Okay, that's different. Manual, okay, fair enough. Spare parts, clutch cable, front brake pads, rear brake pads, cylinder... Why aren't they on the bike? And we've got a GSX 550 here, which again, pretty very ropey, but could be cleaned up. I think I'm going to have a stroke trying to read this. This us a great 80s. This is still in need of full nut and bolt restoration. Has been sat in my garage for a couple of years as I haven't had time to even start it. I know the engine isn't seized, but I haven't started it. The wiring is, you know it isn't. How do you know it isn't seized? Well, I guess you could just try and bump start it. Yep, just basically saying they want to get rid of it so someone else can put the time into fixing it. Fair enough. Maybe these were like project bike ideas that people have bought up and now are selling off because they know they're not going to do it. Cheap scooters. What is that? That is amazing. That is a piece... Oh my god, I want to buy it and I want to paint it like a piece of cheese and shout cheese names at people from it while slowly going past. So this is obviously a 49cc moped, literal. Wait, did that have, it has got pedals. It is a true chicken chaser, but it's not of a brand I've ever seen, or a design I've ever seen. The Velocilex 1969, giggity. 49cc, that 475 quid. Oh my god, that is the back. Wait, I didn't even notice this. Look, the brake levers are on backwards. I mean, it still works. So they must pull down the handle, but no, it's offset of the handlebar. That's really cool. I mean, even if you didn't fix the original engine, you just, electric conversion. That is screaming for an electric conversion. Although then it would be entirely not lit. Well, depending. Yeah, no, you probably could. 1969 Solex Flash Rare shaft drive moped runs and rides great. In original condition, some light surface rust will need registering as no registration number. Easily done with easily done. Easily done, mate. It's 475 quid, which is literally nothing these days. And you could get more for it, I reckon, because of the way it looks. But easily done. That's really cool. What on earth is this? Oh, okay, so these are little mini dirt bikes. Old at that. Oh my god, it's good. How is this not stolen? I'm joking. I know it's probably not stolen. But these looks like the sort of things you can see stolen and sold on Facebook all the time. Okay, so, well, we got this. This is our first actual sort of genuine 125 bike. Why spares and repairs? Why is it spares and repairs? Because it doesn't look that bad. What's... no MOT, clutch issue, starts but cuts out as stuck in gear. Any inspection welcome, logbook present, keys mileage. Wow, what engine is it? It's not the same as the Pulse, because that's what happened to my first engine. Is one of the bearings went, which jammed up the clutch actuation shaft across the engine. I have a video on this, like it's a video called like Engine 9 Years On or something, where I took it apart and found the actual problem with it. Because I didn't have it fixed at the time, I just bought a new engine, and that was cheaper. It was cheaper to actually buy a new engine and have that fitted than have the other one taken out and split. Yeah, the rest of it actually doesn't look too bad at all. Although these images were doing lots to hide stuff. But, I mean, you could shove an engine in that and... Bob's your uncle. You've got yourself a working machine, presumably. But I don't think I would. It's probably going to just go off in parts. Keyway speed light, 600 quid. Yeah, need more interesting. Still, small. Kawasaki GPZ 1000 for 650 quid. That's actually not as bad as I thought. No, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. This has got to be a non-runner. Yeah, non-runner. This will come with a full spare running engine and other parts. This is a project. Once completed, these bikes are selling for between 8,000 and 10,000 watt and has been stored in a dry garage 2 years. So it's been stored in a dry garage for 2 years. What about the years since 97? 4 owners, £650. If you're selling this for this amount of money, it would cost you, what, £1,000 maybe to have the engine swapped? Maybe 2 by a mechanic. If you can then sell it for 8 to 10, you've paid for that and earned £4,000. So I'm going to say can anyone smell bullshit in the air? But as a project bike, yeah, it's 450 quid. Oh, trusty CBF 125 for £675. What on earth is going on with this image? What? Oh, it must be a massive hump in the road. Why is it wheeling? Like, that front wheel is way up in the air. Oh, it's because of the bike locks on the rear. That's really funny. Oh, I love the way they fixed the bodywork here with a zip tie, but couldn't go to the effort, and I know it's a lot of effort, to chop it off. Like, for real, you're riding around with this eye jabber. Oh my god, the masochist. I mean, I would rather have that cut off at the sharpest possible angle and an inch long than I would like that. Oh my god. Neighbour's car dropped the bike during reverse parking. The fairings fell off and I had to secure them with cable ties. Yeah, we can see the cable ties, mate. Fantastic. Moving on. Yeah, I'm noticing electric bikes are now appearing on Bike Trader, push bikes. It's interesting. And a Zuma for 700 quid, yeah, probably. There's probably nothing wrong with it either. An XJ900 for £750. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I would have cleaned the exhaust. Looks okay. So, non-runner. Good standard condition, recently serviced, oils, fluids and filter changed. And new MOT to August of 24. But very reliable shaft drive touring bike, genuine low mileage, 37,000. I don't think you can say genuine low mileage of 37,000. I mean, for the age, maybe. And there's nothing wrong with 37,000. To be clear, my XJ6 has currently got nearly 60 on it. So, you know. Been in storage for the previous 13 years. So, wow. Okay. I mean, if that's all genuine, that might be a really good buy for someone who just needs a cheap bike to actually get them decent distances. An FJ 1200? Is that the... That's not the Top Gun bike, is it? I'm trying to remember now what bike they used in Top Gun. It looks... Wasn't it Yamaha? Wait, it was a... No, it was a Kawasaki. That's what it was, because they did the H2 in the later ones, didn't they? Okay, well, right, okay. It's a 1991. Doesn't look too bad for that age. No finance offered by ourselves. Genuine, blah, blah, blah. Registered for previous owners. Triple luggage. System stained, blah, blah, blah. Does it run? Starts on choke but won't tick over. Requires carb clean and fork seals. As offered as a project bike, spares and repairs. Okay. Again, that's if you wanted to just fix the carbs and do whatever else it needs. Presuming it is just that and it's not like valves or anything else. Okay, we got a YBR 125. Naked. For £800. Oh, okay. I was about to say this looked really, really, really jank, but there was something about that first picture that, that's what made it look jank. Rust. I mean, clean it for the love of God. Perfect starter bike. Was used as a commuter for years by myself until it was stolen. Had it returned to me by police and has been professionally worked on since. New lights, battery ignition mirrors not attached yet. What, all the new... Well, hang on, what? New lights, plate, battery ignition mirror not attached yet. Oh, okay, I was just referring to the mirror. And forks. Cheap insurance, cheap running costs. I mean, yeah, if you tidy it up, but... probably all bent up through there where they broke the steering lock. A GSX 600? The one that looks like it's wearing goggles? Oh, it's horrible. It's just and it's got to be one of the most ugly bikes on earth. I can see what they were going for, but I really don't think they should have done. Is that There's literally got shit on the tyre. Yep. I think I have to agree. It's probably what's best for it. I hate the colour. I hate the look. Bike starts first time. Sounds good. Runs. It sounds good, definitely. Runs well. Stop being mean. I don't like it. But I mean, if it runs, it's a fair price, I guess. It's cheap. Shame blind people can't ride bikes. I'm sorry. Is this a electric or a push along? Yeah, look, it runs in a drill battery. Okay, that's some massively overpriced stuff from. It is a kid's push along little bike. You know, your foot punting things with a drill modified into it. £849. Keeps taking money. Stands to be true. Okay, I'm now just skipping because I'm trying to find something interesting, and when something interesting shows up, that'll be our last one, because we're getting up into nearly £1,000, and now it's just going to get into the really cheap 125s and scooters and stuff. This will be our last. What have they done? Oh God. That's horrible. It's got copper pipe work. The expression "just because you can do something doesn't mean you should" comes to mind here. For sale, custom built. Yeah, I can tell it's custom, alright. 1988. GBZ500. I really want a quick sale as my family and I are moving to Australia after Christmas, and I'm glad with your bike building skills we'll never have to see any of it again. So I really do not mean this the way I say it. Best of luck in Australia. So I need the money and space. The bike runs really well. No mechanical issues at all. The only defects that at this point has blisters and peeling on the fuel tank. Yeah, probably because of the paint you used. I don't like it. Someone might like it. If it's a good running bike, you could get that back to looking a bit more normal. Or there's a lot missing off the back end. You might be able to make it look better. I think better could be done easily. Well, there we go. That's up to about £1,000 available now. I was not expecting to see so many large CC bikes. I have to say, I thought I was going to just see scooters and 125s. So I think one of the things I'll do in my generalised searching video is I'll look at 125s as well as DRZs and see where the 125s are at the moment, because I'm guessing they're around a couple of grand, because they're getting more expensive. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you've got any themes along this line you'd like to see me do, go ahead. And if you want to help support this channel, please consider doing this through Patreon. I would appreciate it very much. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.